Okay. Was just making sure that I was advertising somewhere. That I was live. That was live. I was live. Oh, I really should check my hair before I do this. Although hopefully soon-ish I will not have to worry about that so much. I have got like a giant spot on my wrist. So cool. I did have like 2 spots on my wrist, but one of them was like super easy to get rid of. I literally just had to do this. Right next to it, I just pulled the skin down a little bit, and it took care of itself. I'm not going to go into the gross details. Okay, right. I do not know how long I'll be on tonight on account of. I think it's going to be okay. I think my streaming is going to be okay. I've like got 8 hours worth of streaming left on my free plan of StreamYard. I'm pointing to it. I'm like, it's so far away. Like if it was in the room with me, it would be like here. But it feels like it's more than that far away, you know? God, I wish I was good enough at editing and shit to basically like, at least for the people who are watching this on playback, for them to basically be able to see me, just kind of like grab it and then just throw it away. Ah. It's very cold in here. That's why I'm a bit sniffly. I haven't got a cold or flu or anything, I don't think. I've got this weird indigestion thing, and I'm pretty sure it's indigestion and not some kind of like heart thing, because that would suck. But yeah, but it's like here, but on my back, like around about here, but on my back, and I can't point to that, so I'm just pointing to here. So it's about where my heart is, but on my back. But yeah, every now and again, if I'm gonna burp or something, it'll kind of ache, like in that area, and then I burp and it's fine. It's like weird. Anyway, yes. So StreamYard, yeah. I've got 8 hours left on StreamYard for this month. I used to pay for StreamYard when I had money, and basically it's expensive. It is actually very expensive, you know. But I would say it's worth it, but only just. It's only just worth it, you know. It's like they do. I'm sorry, I'm not getting paid to say this. I wish, but StreamYard is actually like really good. You get to do cool things like the intro, and you get to put pictures up, and you get to do like you do all that stuff. You get to do pretty like intuitively almost, I guess. It's just, you know, it's pretty much like, you know, drag and drop, click, show, etc. It's it's very cool. God damn it. It's only because I'm talking now. So yeah. But yeah, I get to you get to play like little clips and stuff. You get to upload like small clips and stuff. I think you can upload like a lot of more clips than that. Oh, it's doing it. So uncool. But yeah, I mean, I can just do this. Oh no, I can't. I can do this. But I can't actually show any of the other clips because the other clips were put on when I had the not free plan. So it to make sense. It doesn't make a sense. You know, I could also like you can also generate AI generate backgrounds and shit as well as like have other stuff in the background. and I just got a bunch of my old art stuff is there, but I don't think it will change it anymore. Yeah, it won't change it anymore. Oh well, it's not a big deal. But you got banners, so yeah, you can do all of that stuff. You know, so StreamYard is actually pretty good. It's just that, like I said, it's expensive for what it is. You know, if I feel like they could half the price and then like they'd still make all of the profits. You know, it just feels a bit greedy. It feels a bit greedy. Okay, if they just cut their price by like, I don't know, a third, maybe even 25%, I think I'd be okay with that. But who knows? I don't know. Well, I'd be okay with that if I had money, but I do not. And yeah, so I'm okay with like having the stream. You're like Yogo logo there and stuff, and I can't change this, by the way, anymore, because like this, you know, my name being on screen and stuff, I can turn it off. I just don't know if it will come back if I actually leave. I'm pretty sure it'll come back. I don't know. I don't know. See, that's the problem. I don't know if it will go away forever. So I can't really change that anymore in case it's gone for good. I can change the color and stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, StreamYard problems, potential problems, but not really problems. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, vamping until talkie talks, I guess. I don't know. Oh, the reason. The plan is, when at least one person is actively chatting in the chat. I'm not telling anybody to do that, by the way. I'm just saying that when that happens, is that I'm going to open these because I've got new cards. Because I don't know if you've heard, but in a previous live stream, I did mention that I had gotten stabbed a lot in the arm, and my blood was extracted, and it was not cool because I hate that. I fucking hate having my blood taken and stuff. The bruising's gone, so that's something. But yeah, they took like a pint of blood from me, so like I'm guessing that like somebody thought that I deserved a treat for that. I was gonna go to. I was told. I was promised a trip to McDonald's. However, hopefully, my buddy Andy is coming tomorrow. Well, today now for me, and I'm actually going to get that trip to McDonald's. Hopefully. I don't know where. I don't know what McDonald's. I'm gonna have to check out, like, look it up on a map or something. But yeah, hopefully that will happen later on today for me. But I mean, that's my general plan for today. So yeah. Yeah. So Damon got me those for my stabbage, for my blood being taken. It's actually really not that bad anymore, the blood being taken, as long as I have one specific nurse. If I have this one specific nurse, sorry, practitioner, they don't like to be called nurses. It's I think it's practitioner, clinician. They like to be called clinicians. What is with my mustache? I've got one really curly mustache hair that's white, just really obvious on screen, on my screen. But yeah, I have a specific person that does my blood, because she does it, and I don't feel it. Well, I don't feel pain. I feel it, but I don't feel pain. She's always incredibly fast, and she's really nice as well. So that's nice. So that's good. So, like, as long as she never retires ever, I'm okay with having my blood taken. That was pretty good. I did have like when I had my huge accident, all of that stuff that was, I had to have like an IV, and I had to basically, like, they had to, like, give me blood and take some blood or whatever. And they basically, all of that stuff happened usually when I was fairly whacked on the head. I didn't really feel much besides the huge amount of pain that I was already in. It's kind of like, it doesn't matter if I'm being stabbed with tiny needles, because half of my body is broken. That is crazy. I keep thinking back on that accident, on the accident, on my foolishness of my youth. I keep like looking back on it just recently, and I'm like, I am incredibly lucky that I landed directly on my back. Like, I landed flat on my back, hitting the sand, just really, really, just flat, which somehow protected everything, like all of my back muscles and everything, except for my tailbone, were basically like protected. It's like my tailbone was fractured. It wasn't broken, but it was basically like I was protected by hitting the Earth planet. It doesn't sound right, does it? But it's like I was protected by falling directly onto my back, like flat on my back. So it was like, okay, cool. But I've never had like any spinal injuries. I've had lots of random shit with my legs, and I started to go to physiotherapy and stuff like that, because like my nerves to my legs, because of my tailbone and stuff, and also because of like my knees were completely shattered and all that stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it's just like all of that stuff, totally okay with, as long as I didn't hurt my back. And I do remember, I remember a lot now, which, everybody's memory is faulty, kind of. But like, I keep replaying the parts where there was a lot of talk about how it's a miracle. That's one of the things. They were like, when they listed my injuries off to my mother, they basically, and I was there kind of half conscious. They listed, and then they did, the same doctor basically did the exact same thing to my dad, and then to me, and he basically listed off all of my injuries, but he always capped off like something really bad with, but his back's good, like nothing's wrong, we can't find anything wrong with his back, which is really good, which is what you should be focusing on, which is, he kept upping the whole, it's like, yeah, we get it, it's good. Just so dumb. So what if my back wasn't good? I'd be in a wheelchair forever. Oh my god, that would be so cool. I mean, not cool. I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Again, if anybody that's watched my streams in the past knows that when I was wheelchair bound, it was super fun. It was so fun. It's like being on a bike. If you like being on a bicycle or a scooter or anything with wheels, it's basically like that all the time, and no one can say shit to you. Oh my god, I remember like going really, really fast down an aisle of a supermarket, because it was really empty. It was really, really clear, really empty, but essentially so uncool. my mum was doing the shopping, and it was just me and my friend, one of my friends. I want to say his name is Anthony. I think it was Anthony. No, it was Lee, my buddy Lee. And he basically he said I wonder if we could actually, like, pick up enough speed, because it's a really big supermarket, and there's nobody in this aisle. And at the end of the supermarket aisle there was a bunch of like toilet paper, and it was like there's it's just nothing but toilet paper at the end of this aisle. So he was like, do you think you, like, if you picked up enough speed, like if I pushed you and you like if you rolled, pulled the wheelchair enough, you think we can get you up to enough speed so you can actually launch out of the wheelchair into the pile of into the pile of toilet paper? Sorry. I didn't get there. Okay. I didn't get to do it. But what happened is that, like, yes, Lee pushed me, and I pushed myself, and then basically I got up to enough speed, but like just when I was like halfway to the toilet paper, essentially my Lee yelled at me to stop, and it's because my mum had I think it's because my mum had just entered, with the trolley. Like she just come like around the corner to see me going towards this toilet paper. Sorry, I had a burp thing. Oh, it's really annoying. And then, like, there was this guy that basically was just stocking shelves, and he was coming around the corner to see what was happening, because I'm guessing they saw it on the CCTV that something was happening or whatever. But yeah, I could tell that he really wanted to like yell at me because of this. Essentially, I pulled a brake. Like I pulled the hard brake. So I kind of like did a skid thing. I kind of drifted really coolly, so that basically I stopped like right in front of him, and just like he's looking at me, and he was like he was about to say something, like he was about to tell me off, but I basically like tried to make myself look as pathetic as possible. I was just like, I'm sorry. But I didn't say I'm sorry, and just like he was like, don't worry about it, it's okay. And he just walked away, and it was like, I can get away with anything. I know, terrible. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Okay, I'm very ableist and stuff like that, but I'm not. Okay, I really enjoyed being in a wheelchair. It was fun. Okay, the very first like couple of weeks being in a wheelchair wasn't super fun. It wasn't super fun only because my mum insisted that like either her or my dad helped me in the bathroom, basically, like, like moved me from the toilet to the chair and stuff, you know like they insisted that they do that my mother in particular insisted that my dad or her would basically like help me if I need to go to poop. It's like, yeah, not to pee so much, but for pooping. It's weird. That always felt a bit weird. But that was only for like a couple of weeks, and then basically it got old. I think my dad basically told my mum, like, I'm not doing this anymore. He can poop and pee by himself. He knows how to do this. It's not hard. We had a big frame over the toilet. It's really easy to just kind of like hoist yourself over, slip over to the toilet. And I don't need to tell you guys the detailed details. It's just like it's yeah, whatever. But yeah, like I said, that only lasted for like a week or two, and then it was just like, yeah, it's okay. Of course, once I, when I was in physio, it's like when I was in the chair, I was told that I shouldn't basically use my legs at all. I was just like don't use your legs at all, and I was actually told that it's impolite to move your legs even out of boredom when you're at a bus stop or something, just in case somebody who is in a wheelchair for life basically feels bad about it. And it's like, I understand that. I hate sitting down though. Liked being in the wheelchair, but I hate sitting down all the time. I'm actually getting a little bit like antsy just sitting here for 20 minutes already. But yeah. Oh my god. Somebody, anybody can talk. I do not mind if anybody talks. I know there's a couple of people watching. Oh, okay. Now there's one person watching. But like honestly, I'm okay with like anybody talking so that I can get started and open the Pokemon back. I really don't think I got that Snorlax. There's a Snorlax. By the way, these packs are terrible value depending on where you get them. In the UK, these are like I didn't want to tell Damon this, well, because I already told Damon this before. Like in person, I think he just forgot. But like things like this are usually like priced up in the supermarkets, in Tesco's and stuff. When if you basically buy a tin like I did have last time in my previous card opening stream, then it's a better value. Although the card is usually not as good, but it's usually better value. I'm just saying that's a thing. Basically, the more cards that you can get, without them putting a special card on the front, the more cards that you can, the more card packs that you can get without them doing that, the better the value usually. If they have like a special card on it, which they do have for the tins as well, then it's usually like it's usually priced up. Sometimes it's twice the amount of money that you're spending if you didn't buy just the card packs by themselves individually. That's how bad it is sometimes, and that's probably how much this cost. But it's a gift, so I'm like, I'd never say that to his face. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to opening that as soon as a chatter appears, enters the arena, etc. Yeah, what else could I vamp about for a bit? I don't know. I've been snacking all day today. I just realised I haven't had dinner. It's like nearly 3 a.m. here in the UK, and I haven't had dinner yet. But that's basically because I've been snacking all day. I don't have any snacky food anymore in the house because I ate it all. Because I'm fucking stupid. So yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm going to eat for foods. I might just have a sandwich. Actually, no, that's a bit bready. It's a bit too bready for going to bed. Because I'm going to eat my snack and then go to bed. Oh, I said go to bed and now it's yours. So uncool. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see if like, ooh, I know what we have, although it's got rice in it. We have these cool cubes, Thai cubes, and they're basically just an American style Chinese takeaway box, but they have rice in them, and then they have another box inside of them, and that box is like the curry or the rice or whatever, you know, and not rice, sweet and sour or whatever, you know, and they are delicious and they're really easy, and they're kind of dangerous, but they take up a lot of space in the freezer. Somehow, you'd think that cubes would be basically it's a meal in a cube, but these things would take up not so much space, but no, they take up like a surprising amount of space in the freezer, and we've only got a tiny freezer. I mean, yeah. Hey, Panda Fox. Okay, we've got somebody actually in the chat. Even if they're not here all the time, it will be cool because that means I can open the Pokemon cards. Give. I've got Pokemon cards to open. I was waiting for somebody to be in the chat so that I can actually do this. How you doing, though, dude? You having good holidays? Or are you doing the thing where you're basically working all the time, and then, like, except for actually Christmas? Or are you actually working on Christmas? Or did you do that annoying thing where you said hi and then you just immediately fucked off? I have things. Got 1 pack. Special pack. 2 pack. 3 packs. These are all Twilight Masquerade, Scarlet and Violet Pokemon cards. And then we got the super duper special one. The special shiny Snorlax. I'm pretty sure I don't have this super special Snorlax. I'm going to show you that in just a second. That goes in the recycling in the house, but that does not. I think that actually does go in recycling. Oh, god damn it. It goes in the pile for me to take in the house. Anyway. So yeah, we have a super duper shiny. Super shiny Snorlax. By the way, the lighting in here is slightly better because there's a thing. The shield for the light has been put on, so it's supposed to spread the light out a little bit better. So yeah, it's not so directly kind of like beaming into my eyeballs and making me have a headache, which is cool. But yeah, super duper shiny Snorlax. I do not think I have this one. I know I've got a couple of Snorlaxes, including an original from, you know, the Wizards of the Coast one from that line, which is the original Pokemon line from like 30 years ago. 30 years ago. It's crazy. But yeah. So I think I've got a few, but I do not think I've got this one. I know Snorlax is lots of people's favorites, just, you know, especially the bear community, because it's a bear, kind of. Isn't it based on a bear? I know it's based on a guy, and also he's a bear, but is it actually based on a bear? I don't know. Well, you didn't answer right away, so I'm counting that. I'm still counting that. Still a horrible person. Being really unfair to you. Okay. If you want me to not be mean to you, Panda Frogs, then you're gonna have to come here and make me. Anyway, I got Snorlax. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Do you have a favorite Pokemon, Panda Frogs? Do you? Right, I'm going to reveal the special way that you should open your Pokemon card packs because, like, I did hear that that was helpful from one person. They're kind of biased because they're my pup, but Ice Pup said that it was actually very helpful because he doesn't know how to open Pokemon card packs. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That isn't a real Pokemon. That's like one of those future ones that's not part of the 150. Okay, I should reiterate. Out of the 150 original Pokemon that I'm most likely to know, what's your favorite? I don't have a favorite, as you know, but I do like all dogs, except for the ones that are made out of pastries. Because I found one that was made out of pastries, and I was like, I don't think I can actually like this one because this is ridiculous. It's kind of like that ice cream or the keys all over again. Well, that is just a wind chime. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. I'm sorry. If you could pick one out of the 150, the original 150, I can say out of the original 150, Growlithe and Arcanine. That was easy. They're my favorite ones. So yeah. So opening a card pack. I can't remember what Ice Pup says that he has Panda Fox. Such a basic bitch. Anyway, yeah, he has a. Nope, tried to trick my brain. I tried to trick my brain into giving me the answer, but it just didn't. He has he has a card collection. It's not, it's not Magic cards. It's not Pokemon cards. It's something else, and I can't remember what it is. But he gets cards, and he said that this was actually very helpful. But yeah, so what you do is you see the spine, and you lift it up and make sure it's unpeeled on both ends, and then you grab it with your finger and is it your forefinger? They call it your forefinger. Your thumb and your forefinger. You grab the spine, and you then, using your middle fingers, grab an edge, while with your other finger and forefinger grabbing the other edge, and you pull until it opens. You just pull those apart until it opens. Once you've got an opening, you can put your fingers in between that. I know I'm covering it up with my fingers. And then along the spine, you can open it up. And that ensures that your cards do not get damaged. The original is Air. Don't personally have a fave. Okay. Well, it's just that if people give me like certain sets of Pokemon and tell me like which is your favorite out of these Pokemon, then I can usually like say this one or none of them, Like out of the starters, then it's gonna be Blastoise. Out of the three starters, the three original starters, like them and all their evolutions, then Blastoise. Only because, like, people have called me Blastoise. You know, they said that I'm very Blastoise-like. Which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. Make sure nothing's in there. Okay. I'm going to put that there so that I can protect the cards. They need protections. Yeah. Okay, so right away we got a Dangler. We got Tangles. So that's cool. I might have this one. It looks familiar. You know, the art style and everything. It looks very familiar. Next, we have a not 150 original Pokemon. It's a Shinx 403. It's a Shinx. What is it? Its fur glows when it's in trouble. Evolutionarily, that is terrible. That is a doomed Pokemon. I'm going to be organizing these while I'm opening them so that it basically is like... I don't have to do that bit later. There we go, Clefairy. Clefairy. Nothing's super mega amazing at the moment, except for the Snorlax. And I don't think I have this one. It looks like there's like a Gengar or something in the background in that temple. Don't know if it's going to zoom in. Some freaky shit happening with the art. Weird. We got a Varoom, which is just really lazy junkyard stuff. Like, I can't even tell where, you know, what on this one I can't tell like what's where. Focus. There we go. I think I can see an eye, but that's about it. Also, I think I've got this, or I've got the evolutions of it. But yeah, what number is that? 9. Wow, okay. It is a 9. And we got Sandslash. I know Sandslash. Ew. Sandslash. One of the Pokemon that you could basically, if Pokemon were in real life, it's like pretty undefeatable. If you think about it. It's one of those Pokemon that's pretty except for the ones with magical powers. The ones with magical psychic powers and stuff, like those ones are pretty undefeatable. However, like just out of an animalistic tendency thing, this thing is just like unstoppable. I hope we get a Pikachu that I haven't got yet because I collect the Pikachus. Iron Bundle. I never understood why they did this. They did a bunch that were basically just like, you know, Iron Leaves or Iron Bundle or like Iron Piles. I never understood that. It looks like a bird that's that's pooped out a giant egg that's bigger than it. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, I think I already have that one as well. I recognize the name, and like it's not, it's pretty distinctive. So it's very likely that I already have that one. Then we got one of the trapped people that are cursed to be in Pokemon cards forever. I say this because in my collection, I have like a whole page. I have pages, in fact, of just it's kind of creepy. They're just people that are just in cards, and it's almost like they're cursed to be trapped in cards forever. It's creepy. But you got to collect them all. But I have pages and pages and I have binders and binders of women. But yeah, always weird and creepy. Yay! Then we got the shinies at the end. We usually get the shinies at the end. But yeah, this one's got like a feature. This one's got like a mark going down there. And also, I think I've got this one, although I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. I don't know. A lot of the newer electric type Pokemon kind of are so simplified in their design sometimes that they kind of all look sort of the same. If you try to pick them out in your head. But yeah, what one's that? 6. Oh my god, it's the wind chime. I told you. I told you. I don't think I actually have a wind chime. I think I've got like an evolution of one. But I don't think I actually have a wind chime. But oh my god, we were just talking about the wind chime, and here it is. It's crazy. But yeah, and it's a shiny, so I think I might not have that one. So that's pretty good. And we've got, I think this is really cool because I've got one Alakazam. I have one Alakazam. It's one of the originals, and it's it's one of the originals, which Wizards of the Coast ones. One of the 30-year-old cards that I've got from my original collection is an Alakazam, but it's a dark Alakazam, and it's not shiny, so it's only special to me because apparently these things are not rare at all. Well, they're kind of worth like $5 or something, which is pretty good Pokemon card wise. But yeah, so having this one, it's shiny. It's probably worth something, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm happy that I've got that. That is definitely worth like something. I can't actually check because the phone app that I have, the rating app on my phone, I can't access it because my phone's broken. So yeah, I have to mention that my phone's broken all the time. And then we got basic energy, which is fine. So yeah, that was pretty successful. That one was pretty successful. Like the specials in that were pretty good. I nearly sat on my nuts. Okay, and we're opening another pack. Gotta say, Alakazam, it wasn't just because it was the last card that I had, but that I pulled out, but it's gotta be my favorite out of all of those ones. Okay. See the fingers, the finger placements. The finger placements, very important. And pull. That took some effort. Jesus. That one's really glued in. These ones are really glued together. like alert. I also get these to play the Pokemon live game online, but no one cares. No one cares. I give them to my my husband's pup, because he plays the online game. I think he plays the online game. I don't know. You'll have to ask him. Packaging is not playing fair. Just want it to lay flat on my desk in that location so that I can put the cards down on top of it without them getting scuffed or dirty or anything. So just stay. Thank you. Okay, and we've got another one of these nutty things. I'm not even gonna name some of these Pokemon because I do not care, because I've got lots of these. I know this is a double somewhere. I'm pretty sure I've got this one. I've got multiple versions of this one. So not a good start. Not a good start. That's not very Paragon. And again, I think I've already got this one. I'm pretty sure I've already got this one. Really nice artwork, but I think that's what I said to myself when I opened it the last time, because I'm pretty sure I've got this one. But yeah. Oh, it's a Poliwag, and I don't think I've actually got this one specifically, but I do have a whole page or two of Poliwag. Well, I might be thinking of Poliwhirl. I don't think I actually got a lot of Poliwag. If it was a Poliwhirl, I probably already have it, because I seem to have all of the fucking Poliwhirls. So that's pretty good. I don't have that one. Hey, we've seen this one already. Although this one isn't the holo foil, reverse holo foil. So, yeah. I'm going to put it right on top of the one that's already here. We've got a hammer. Got a Super Smash Bros. Hammer. I notice you into cards. I notice you breathe oxygen. Right. I have not seen this one before. However, I have seen what it evolves into, or what it evolves from. I have got one of those, and that is a bit curious because I never knew what that was that it evolves from. There we go. Focused. So that's cool. Now I know. I don't like it, but I know. Now I know, and I do not care. Oh, these are cool. I think I've already got one of these, but I haven't got this one specifically. So, yeah, I'm not gonna Kilowattwell. I have no idea, but yeah, I have not seen this artwork before, but I've definitely got one of these Pokemon. So this is a cool variation. I do like it. The artwork is pretty freaking thick, is what the children say, I believe. So yeah, that one's good. Like that one. And now we're on to the shinies, the shiny ones. I already have this. I know for a fact I already have this. I'm pretty sure I opened this one in the last opening stream that I did. Pretty sure I did. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure I've got this one, but I have got this Pokemon. I don't have this specific one. So yeah, at least not this variant in and reverse holofoil and everything, you know. So yeah, it's supposed to be an Easter Island statue Pokemon. Wait, does it say? When endangered, it may protect itself by increasing its magnetism and drawing nearby iron objects to its body. Okay. Good of you sleeps. So it's a Magneto. So I've got overlapping here. Oh, I thought these were big deals. I've actually got this one, I think. I thought these were big deals, but then they became like common because I've got several of these. I think I've definitely got this one. But I got like a Halloween pack. I got sent a Halloween pack. Oh, and I've also got water energy. So but the energy cards, some of them are really, really rare and stuff, but they're not the latest ones are not rare, obviously. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I've got like a few of these. Ogurpon. I don't know. Yeah, I got a few of these. Mostly the Halloween ones. I've got like 7 of them. So yeah. I have a whole binder. I didn't cough on the card, by the way. I have a whole binder that is duplicates that I'm okay to trade with and stuff. Some of them are quite rare. There's a Mewtwo, there's an ancient Mew in there somewhere. So yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, not coughing on the cards. Out of all of those, I would say that one is the winner. That one's the winner because that one's just like it's just the coolest. It's just the coolest looking one. Even though it's basically a electric pigeon, it's still awesome. So yeah, I have a lot. I have many cards in my collection, and I also have a whole folder that is the duplicates. And like I just said, there are some rare cards in the duplicates. So yeah, open one end, last pack. Open one end, open the other end. Finger placement. Well, it's these ones. So I've got my giant thumbnail. Pull. Open. I don't need to do that anymore. So I can just throw that away as soon as I find out. Go away. No Pikachu yet. No Pikachu. Very, very disappointing. No Pikachu. What is the world coming to when you can't find a freaking Pikachu? Okay, so first one. I have this Pokemon. Don't think I have this one. I would have remembered the big sign in the background. But yeah, it's basically a lobster. 3. Yeah, 3. Oh, I don't have this. Finny's in. I don't think I have this one. Either that or the artwork on the one that I do have is radically different. If it evolves into something, I've got a feeling I've got that, but I don't have this one. I don't have this Pokemon, and I don't have this variant of that Pokemon. So yeah, it's a very, very new gen Pokemon, so that makes sense. Oh, fuck off. We got another one. Got another one of these. Honestly. Although this time this one isn't shiny, but I know I've got this one already. I know I've got that one already. We got a Rotrell, which is cool. I think that goes with the Super Duper Zappy Pokemon. Right? Yeah. Toot. Brute Bonnet. Oh, it's the mushroom evolution, right? No, it's just a it's a mushroom thing. What type is that? It just says ancient. Paradox. It's a Paradox Pokemon. Oh, it's Psychic. Psychic Paradox? Whatever. Oh no, it's Poison. Psychic Poison Paradox. Whatever. It's one of the newest ones. That makes sense. Community Center. It's a place. I've got a bunch of places as well. I've got a whole like folder. I've got a whole page or two of places, arenas, and all that. So yeah. Oh, we got a duplicate. We got Iron Bundle again. I've got a bundle of Iron Bundles. Duplicate. Don't care. And now the shinies. The last set of shinies. Oh my god, we seem to have like a super cool one, I think. But we will find out in a second. Because we've got a Pikachu clone. And I do not think I have this one. I definitely have this Pokemon, but I don't think I have this particular variant of it. So that's good. That's good. Happy Joy. I've got like a bunch of these, and they're all different. There's a bunch of them that are different types. You know, mostly either dark or dark type or electric. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then we got the thing that Corphish evolves into. Neat. And it's a reverse holofoil. It's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got this one. I don't think I had Corphish, but I think I got this one. Like I haven't got this. I haven't got the reversed holofoil. Wow. Where did Corphish go? That was free. Oh, it was right there. Shut up. There's an app that you use to basically log your collections, and you can show them your app. It's a whole thing. Right. We've got a bit of a special. Swing. So this is Ogapon EX. So it's the exact same thing as the Ogapon that I showed you. And yeah, I don't have this one. I don't think these are usually very rare. Not super duper rare, but they're usually very, EX cards aren't super duper rare, but they are pretty rare. And the whole card is shiny. Like everything on the card is shiny. As I'm trying to demonstrate. and it's quite a lot. It feels like it's thicker and it's more sturdy, you know. And then you got another energy card. Although, you know, the fighting energy, you know, that's kind of rare. That's kind of like not super common. So that's cool. But yeah. Wait. It makes it really hard to see what exactly it is. And they don't have numbers on them. You know, they don't have like the number that basically says, you know, like what, you know, where in the Pokedex it goes, which is really awkward for me, who organizes my Pokemon cards, you know, in relation to where they go in the Pokedex. But it's whatever, because I have one here. So this is what it looks like when it's not EX'd. And that's a gemstone. That's a gemstone mask, whereas this one is a cornerstone mask. So they are different, obviously, but they are basically the same thing. So yeah, they go on the same pile, basically. And that's it. That's all the Pokemon cards. Now I've got to sort them out. Hey, Roscoe. That's pretty good. I've got a supporter, an item, and a stadium when it comes to the support cards. So that's pretty good. That's pretty. This is fine. It's fine. I'm going to put them there and they're going to fall off. I know they're going to fall off. Please don't fall off. Got my shinies in the 1000s. The 1000s section. Then I've got all the 900s. I'm pre-organizing them so that when I do eventually get a new phone, I can catalog them, and then, yeah. It's easier to put them in the folder this way. Had a brain fart then. Where does 6 go in the numbers? I'm kidding, I know. This is the boring bit. Yeah, Roscoe, you joined me for the boring bit. I've shown all the Pokemon cards already. Now you just get to see the organization. 877, 810, and 810. Oh yeah, because they're the same. Yeah, got my duplicates, but they're not duplicates because one of them is super duper shiny. That one's super duper shiny. That one's not. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've already got those, but I won't know until I actually log them in. So, yeah. And we got another couple of duplicates. Oh yeah, Roscoe. Sometime in the New Year's, I'm gonna have to ask you to help me with setting up a page server, whatever they have on Telegram for the Tubbs network, because I'm pretty sure my old one is deleted. You don't have to. But I was going to ask, going to request help. Yeah. Got the lobsters. The chair's making me paranoid. It keeps squeaking. What's your favorite Pokemon? Do you have a favorite Pokemon? Do they not play Pokemon on Mars? Um, 60, 65, 28, and 38. Organized. Gengar, right. Okay. Sorry. I got a duplicate. If anybody wants that right away, they can have it. I don't mind. As long as they pay for postage and packaging, I'm okay with that. Postage and packaging is like $1,000. You know, if I wanted to be a dick, then yeah. But not really. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I've done my thing. I'm gonna take the Pokemon cards in the house now and also go eat something, I think. Anybody want to talk to me about anything or ask me anything? Now is the time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go eat something and then lay down. So I was just making sure that was the plan. Because I have to be up tomorrow, I think. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I just thought there was something that I was supposed to do tonight, or like talk about, but I'm trying to think, but I cannot think. I cannot think about it. I cannot at all. I mean, it's all right, dude. If you got like a GIF of it or something on Discord, then you can yell it at me at some point. But yeah. Seriously, I feel like I'm forgetting something like really important. Like Happy Christmas. I was going to do a whole bit earlier when I was vamping to basically pass time, to basically ask you guys about like Christmas and talk about Christmas stuff, but yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Berry wubs and belly salute. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the future. I was going to say in a couple of days' time, maybe, but that's Christmas Eve. I probably will be online. I don't know. Oh, I have been doing online hangouts just in case, like StreamYard. StreamYard basically does pull the plug on me because I'm running out of free time on StreamYard. So yeah. So yeah, if you see me in the arcade or something, feel free to drop by and say hi. Yeah. Is that it? There's a big spider down there. You don't have to. I'm just saying, if anybody wants to, then that's like I have done it a couple of times, and there was nobody around, which is understandable because I'm on there at random times. So yeah. Okay. I think we're good. I thought something was in my field of vision, but it's just something in my hair, just a bit of fluff. But yeah, I think we're good. Toodles.